Well, over the last hour, I've been made aware of some very important and massive news, actually, about Reform, the Reform Party. But before I tell you what that is, and wait till the end of the video, I'll fill you in with everything. There's one vital thing you have to remember. If we argue, if we divide our attention, and if we go looking somewhere else for a solution to our collective problem, which is the establishment, you'll set the cause back years. And if you look at everything that's going on in this country right now, we can't afford to do that. We really can't. Anyway, hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me once again. Now, there's two massive bits of news that have come out about Reform, and I'll deal with them one at a time. The first one, and probably the bigger one of the two, is Ben Habib. Ben Habib has recorded a video where he has cut all ties, severed his association with Reform, and he has cited various reasons. The full-length video is on his Twitter feed, but have a look at this.
Now leaves me no option but to say I'm not affiliated with Reform, I'm afraid. I am ideologically separate from Reform. They're not treading the path that I think needs to be trodden, and I fear for their fascination with recruiting Tories, and I fear for their reluctance to democratise and really trust the movement that we created. And so very sadly, I am no longer a part of the movement. I'm a part of the movement. I'm no longer part of Reform UK.
There you go. Now, Ben Habib leaving really worries me about, as he calls the movement or the cause, because this will divide people. We think, where are we going to go now? Are a lot going to jump ship and go to UKIP? Or are people going to stay with Reform? What's going on? What we have to realise is Reform are in place. They are where they are right now. And whether we like it or not, they are the best chance of doing some damage to the established order where they are right now. But that being said, there are several points that Ben Habib comes out with that I agree with. One very big one is their obsession with recruiting Tories, getting Tories to defect. Now, is this Reform's obsession or is this Nigel Farage's? Jenkyns, a former Tory MP, has defected to Reform, and you can see her face here in case you don't know what she looks like. And she's going to be running for a mayoral position. Now, okay, but Jenkyns is a Tory. Tories are part of the problem. Labour are part of the problem. They represent a system which has led us down badly, no longer works, and needs replacing. It needs reform. So what good is a Tory in a party? If you're not careful, Nigel, Richard, whoever runs this, you will be perceived to be part of the establishment. You will be perceived to be nothing more than Tory light. It will be looked on as such, and people won't vote for you. So I think that that particular appointment, and I'm entitled to say this, is a massive mistake. I think Ben Habib leaving or being forced to leave and barred from speaking, although granted I don't know all the internal politics, what actually went on, is a massive mistake. What matters is how it looks to the outside world, how we perceive it to look, the message, the messaging. And these two bits of news alone don't leave me very impressed. But looking at the overall picture, we need to stick together with this. We can't let it divide us. Otherwise, as I said at the beginning, it'll set the cause back a long time. Anyway, watch these videos. I'll talk to you soon.